So on this episode, we are fixing a nail in one of my tires. So I already marked the location of the puncture. These are the tools I will be using. This is a tire patch kit from Harbor Freight that I've used before on one of my other cars, and it seems to work pretty well. So we are going to take this guy out and patch it up. So let me show you what's included in this kit. This piece right here looks like a little spike thingy. What you do is after you pull this out, you're going to want to clean up the hole and somewhat enlarge it for this next tool. These are the plugs or the patches that are going to be inserted into the tire. This is the tool that you use to insert the plug. I will be showing you how to use this once I have the hole cleaned up, and we will be inserting the plug. Oh. And the rest of the stuff, I believe this is just a blade. This is a blade to cut off the plug. I'll show you why we need this later. And the rest of the stuff that's included in here would be rubber cement, and there's some little patches in here too. No patches, just rubber cement. Alright, so let's get started. Insert it into the plug or the hole. What I like to do is have the tire inflated still, to where when you push it in and twist it, the tire doesn't kind of fold in, and it makes it a little bit more difficult. If you have air in the tires, it kind of pushes back while you're doing this process. Kind of makes it a little easier. But this is a really small hole, so I'm gonna have to enlarge it pretty big. So basically, once you have it twisted in there enough to where you can kind of just pull it out, pretty much, now the hole is going to be ready for the plug. These guys. So I'm going to leave this in here because I don't want the hissing to be too loud in the background while I explain how this goes together. So this is like the eye of a needle, and this is the thread. Basically, that's how you want to think about it. And be very careful with this stuff, because if you're wearing gloves, the stuff around it is pretty sticky, and your gloves will get stuck to it. As you can see, really sticky stuff. Alright, let me work on this, and then I'll show you what I have. And then what you're gonna do is push this whole thing in that hole that we just slightly enlarged. This is gonna be the difficult / fun part. Alright, so it looks like a piece of bubble gum stuck on your tire, but doesn't seem like it's leaking. That's why I poured the water on it to see if I had any bubbles coming out from the area with the patch, and it doesn't seem like there is a leak. If you have a big drum or a big container with water that you can put water in it that will fit the size of your tire, just a section, you can go ahead and dunk the whole tire in there and see if bubbles come out. That would be the easiest way, but I don't have a container that big that I can put water in and dunk a tire in, so I'm just pouring water on it, and it seems like it's holding air. I'm going to check the tire pressure after I put a little bit more in it, and I'm going to let it sit for, I don't know, 10 minutes and check the tire pressure again to see if it leaks, and then I will throw it back on my car, and hopefully I don't wake up with a flat tomorrow. Well, that'll be the end.